Welcome back, guys. In this video we will discuss the general loadout used by the Italian army. We will take a general overview of the gear, weapons and equipment used while keeping this video generic, short and sweet. As the Italian army has tons of units, each sporting unique variations that would make covering each one of them impossible for this video's sake. Well, let's begin by talking about the primary uniform of choice. With the pattern called Italian Vegetato, this uniform became the main uniform of use of the Italian army around the early 2000s, replacing what was a very M81-esque looking pattern. What's interesting about this pattern that over time, many variations arise based on the printing process, sporting different colors and different shades. There are other patterns that are being used, including a desert-specific version of Vegetata, a very ugly blue Vegetata, and what it's referred to as multi-land or Vegicam, which is a multi-cam version of Vegetata used by a lot of special forces. Let's get the primary weapon system out of the way. I've done a whole video about it, but the Italian army chooses the ARX 160 made by Beretta to be their primary assault rifle. Understandably so, as Beretta is the primary weapons manufacturer in Italy. Outside of that, it is a really good weapons platform that offers very modern features and a very reliable platform. They chose really well in my opinion. The way this weapon is usually configured is sporting Elkin Spectre rifle scopes, aimpoint, EOTechs, or ACOGs. Additionally, it is not uncommon to see rifle-mounted grenade launchers, PEC-15 laser aiming modules, and various different attachments mounted to the underside of the rail if grenade launcher is not installed. Conformity kinda goes out the window once you look at special forces units. You're gonna start to see a lot of M4s, HK-416s, 417s, MP7s, and other kinds of weapons too. When it comes to the general soldier, the gear can vary significantly. Plate carriers are definitely used a lot, and they range in brands and manufacture. Some are issue, some are commercial. Some big popular retailers that provide gear for both civilians and the military are gonna be DEFCON 5, which is a great affordable option that has good quality gear at a really reasonable price. Another very popular option that is definitely more high speed is SOD gear. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of them. Most of their gear seems very antiquated, it's very expensive, and they restrict sales to certain items to military only, which in my opinion is a big disgrace. When it comes to helmet, I've seen lots of different kinds, from the standard Mitch cut helmet with the ear covered, to high cuts such as Team Wendy's and Opscores. I've seen they use scrims and helmet covers. Again, special forces really do what they want. All kinds of gear is present, a lot of American gear, Cry Precision stuff, Multicam stuff, but I see a lot of other high-speed European companies such as UF Pro. Overall, they really pick what they choose and want, so it's very hard to standardize something. When it comes to my kit in particular, it is a work in progress, but I am using a standard Vegetata BDU uniform. The plate carrier is from DEFCON 5, and I won't go too much into detail, because as of me recording this right now, I already changed a lot of things around it, and I'm planning on a more specific video regarding it. The belt is also from DEFCON 5, but it uses some various pouches that I had laying around. When it comes to building these kind of kits in Vegetata specifically, it is more challenging because the pouches are a lot more difficult to find and you have to source them directly from Italy. The helmet setup is my usual. The only difference is that I made a homemade scrim with Vegetata fabrics. It has a MS-2000 strobe on top and Comtax headset for hearing protection and communication. On a side note, I gotta say Vegetata really has to be one of the best, if not the best, temperate patterns. I think it really shines in vegetated environments indeed. Well, there is no point in dragging this video. I hope it serves as a general overview, and it's kind of an interesting topic that does not get widespread coverage, especially in the United States. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really like making loadout and kit-based videos, so hopefully there's more coming. There's definitely other projects that I'm working on, so stay tuned for those, and I'll see you in the next one.